Greetings, fellow hunters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Hunter's Gambit, Episode 8, Fighting Sickness. So, malaria... Hotfing's malaria is almost done. Glitches is about 70%. We're getting lots of clothing. Which is cool. So we'll be able to trade up. And Dia asked for me to get everyone in their favorite colors, so I'll continue that. I feel like I'm going to constantly just re-dye things, though. Because we're making better clothing all the time. And fabrication is done. Alright, let's double back to drug production so we can get penoxycycline research, which is hopefully going to solve a lot of other issues that we have. So we have 77% gutworms. Can you die of gutworms? No. Well, not directly, but gutworms can make you collapse or something. Another wyvern. Yeah, I need to get hunting. Oh, so another thing that we could start to do is the chem fuel. I'm actually going to do chem fuel from wood until we have, let's say 500 for transport pods. So we'll be able to transport pod out and then ride our beasts of burden home. That's the way I want to go. So where do I build these things? I could actually build them here once I have a moisture pump. So that would be another good tech to get. Carrera Q, thank you for the resub. So Hotfing is over malaria. Glitch is the only one currently sick. At 58 over 81, so we'll be fine. Wildlife. Ankylosauruses. Oh, yes. They're pretty far away, but I am going to want to hunt them. So they have armored dino leather, which is even better than a lot of the other material that I've been sourcing. And then we also have a Tyrannosaurus Rex on the west, but I don't dare go after that without overwhelming superior weaponry, which I don't have. Where's Josmo? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at you. Did you steam yourself to death? That'd be funny. Theropod leather. It's about the same as everything else. Not particularly special. Well, I pissed off everything. Ah, run! So one's injured, but one is not. Uh-oh. 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 Guerrero's paralyzed and soon to be on fire. Run, Josmo, run! Alright, so that one's down. And this one's down. While we're out here, might as well take down something else. Actually, I'll carry this back home. That will be fine. All right, more hunting. So I think my crafting bench will go somewhere around here. Or crafting room that has been long neglected. I want it close to the... close to here, so that I can manufacture quickly. I'm also going to flick on the wood fire generators, because my batteries ran all the way out. Yeah, power got quite low. You were right about that. Drug production is done, and now antibiotics. That was my current priority. So what is going to be my next priority? I'm going to refund everybody and open up the suggestion box. So the current priority is... get antibiotics. Pretty straightforward. So here's my little drug lab. And then I'll just stockpile Newt here. Another thing I'm going to need to do is schedule everyone to take their Nutramine so that I'm actually protected. Another good thing that I could do for research is to go after the molecular analysis for the immuno enhancers, but I think probably like bionic arms and legs are going to be a little bit more important than that. So, suggest a goal. And the inbox is open and filling up quick. So, Glitch, you should be almost 100%. 93? Oh, yeah, you're immune. Alright, no luck, you are idle. So, if no luck's idle, I will cut any stones now. I don't care which. Just whatever's closest. Copy and a link paste. Something else that I can do once it starts raining is to manufacture Molotovs. So I'm going to make one Molotov just to be able to clean up some of these corpses. Although we don't care about corpses, I still don't necessarily want like there to be tons of corpses out there. And I'm going to pause the redemption. Next goal. Crafting room. Monster hunt. Bionics. Organize storage. Better melee. Weapons. And shield belts. There's a repeat of bionics. I'll refund that. More power sources. Or better guns. You vote, and that's what I'll work on. I was definitely correct to make some rice, because you can see how low our food is. We haven't grown it, but the corn just takes so long to come in. It's fussy. Getting a lot of hops, though. Let me toss a brewery in here. And then, really all the rooms that we have here are pretty temperate, so I can put in fermentation barrels, just sort of sticking them in the corners around. We'll have plenty of beer soon. Ooh, gold ore. So antibiotics are now done. I'm going to get advanced fabrication for research. Haha. Very nice gold. I haven't been raided by... Oh, why did I have to say that aloud? Not saying that anymore. Let's get rid of this little mountain here. And smooth one of the areas for like a pillar or something. Randy's listening? I know. I honestly... I could kick myself. Why did I even say that out loud? I really don't know. How many monsters are there, Hunt? Like 4 or 5. I don't have all of the monsters that are included in the Witcher mod allowed to be hunted, because some of them really don't make sense. Like ghosts and golems and things like that. But, you know, the things that are sort of Dino-like, I have. So it looks to me like a crafting room and bionics are going to win. Alright, there it is. Get antibiotics, crafting room, antibiotics. I'm almost able to do the lantern ceremony too, so I could kick that off pretty soon. So some of this is going to have to be bridged up for flooring, because I don't have moisture pumps yet. I also probably, yeah, I destroyed all of my wood for chem fuel, so that's not great. And the style pack I have is the Rimsinol style pack. Yeah, exactly. The Sophian style. Which will be... It will look a lot cooler once I get like Cataphract or Recon armor at least. Because their armor starts to look pretty cool. Hey! We're celebrating a marriage. Sweet. Finish that pull. So trying to do some self-improvement, trying to get another craft, or get my first crafting room, and then and set ourselves up with some other niceties is the current goal. Nothing like a brawl at a wedding. Whose wedding was that? You're beating up the bride? Ah! You tore her finger off? Oh no, she tore your finger off. Nice. Ugh. Just RimWorld things. So ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and sell more meat to cover my costs, because I can always kill things. And theropod leather, raptor leather, dino hide I'll part with as well. I probably should go and buy Neutronium at every chance I have, because that is going to be something that I'm going to need a steady supply of. There we go. And I should probably buy... I don't know. I know I need plasteel for, like, bionics. So I'll buy as much as I can afford. Okay. I now have a lack of food bars worth of food. So what's there to shoot? Oh, is this Spino hurt? It is, but not seriously. Oh, Minmies! I want to kill these Minmies too. Oh, great. I didn't realize No Luck would be in the middle of puking during a dino hunt. Vomit on the dino, it will kill it. Good timing. Solid. In fact, oh, you never haul, never mind. So these things also have armored dinosaur hide, which is good for defense. And they're a little bit easier to kill than the ankylosauruses. Did you punch the sauropod? Yes, you did. You punched it in the tail. Right on. Way to show that dino who's boss by vomiting on its corpse. No Luck, you're a weird dude. I love it. Alright, so that's replacing some of the meat we used. And it will also yield a bunch of armored hide for us to make better clothing. Hey Mike, thanks for the bits. You are welcome for the content, and congrats on your first baby. That's amazing. You want to share a name? Dox your own child? Okay, maybe when I phrase it like that, you probably shouldn't. But you're welcome to if you'd like. Lucas. Lucas and Mike. Well, congratulations on your Lucas. Hope he's happy and healthy. Well, alright. If it's a baby, I don't know. Healthy. Happiness for babies. Kind of a myth. I'm trying to be mean here. Just, babies don't have a lot of needs early on. Make sure they don't starve, that's about it. Lucas the Legendary, yeah, I like it. Now we're starting to get inspired surgeries. These gutworms are brutal. Guerrero, timer on you, 9 days. So, we do have the ability to do some of the additional celebrations. We have the... I don't have the wood, but I do have the timer for the lanterns. So, what I will do is I will raise the plant cut to try to get a little bit of wood so that we can do the lantern ceremony for recruits. And Crimson, thank you for gifting out yet another sub. Oh, wow. Okay. Should I provide the authority caps? They want a lot of hats. 45 of them. I guess they're preparing to invade a neighboring settlement. Okay, that hits a little home. And they will give us a skill trainer, architect arm, uranium, or someone named Winnie. Okay, their last name isn't she, but Winnie, sensitive, not all optimist, good shooter. Actually, not all around terrible. Oh, but they're a psychoid addict, so, you know, there's that. Or goodwill. And that'll be up to you what reward we do. It is a lot of hats, but I happen to know where there's a lot of leather. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And I'll allow wort to be kept in here, and then up here, make antibiotics until we have, let's say, 50. So, for the antibiotics, and Koala Grills Gaming? God, what a name. Thank you for the resub. And Crimson, thank you for all the gifted subs. Even at max time, Even at max time. So now I know I can go overtime, and you guys have definitely paid it forward. Rip to my bladder. So, Josmo, I'm going to have you produce some drugs. Oh, never mind. Breachers. A lot of them. Scratch that. This community? Big heart? Yeah, no kidding. Alright, while I fight this raid... Sorry, I'm going from pink to red. Waffle Fortress, thanks for the bits as well. I have a question. What reward should I take? What reward to take? I think it's kind of obvious to me, but maybe you disagree. Mining, trainer, arc arm, and uranium? Or Winnie, the psych addict, or goodwill? I almost wrote goodwill. Goodwill. Alright, so what reward to take? Let you vote on that. And I got some travels to kill. Do they have to... Yeah, they have to cross the river. So it'd be best if I could catch them in the water. And maybe march them through the corpses of their friends. Combat command. That'll work too. Alright, let them up. Oh my god, there's so many. So you shoot him, you shoot him, you shoot him. This is gonna hurt. Lolin, get out here. Lacrosse is getting breach-axed. Ow. Or Lacrosse. Lost a finger in a wedding. You know, I don't know if you started the fight, but like, anyone that fights the bride at a wedding, I guess deserves to lose a finger. I have a personal story that mimics that a bit too close. So, I have a bone to pick with people that start fights at weddings. At my own wedding, one of my groomsmen started a drunken brawl with me. What a moron, is all I'm going to say. Looks like you guys want the mining trainer, architect arm, and uranium. Do tell? There's not much to tell. It was kind of sad. It was a friend of mine that struggled with an addiction, and he took way too much something or another before the wedding. And he tried to drive home from the reception, and I wasn't present for this. But, like, obviously a lot of people intervened because he was clearly impaired. So then they ran to get me to be like, hey, he really, really, really shouldn't drive home. So then I was, one of my other groomsmen, oh no. Oh, you idiot. So the dude that I made insane decided to pick a fight with the T-Rex. Everybody stay inside right now. So yeah, basically we tried to take his keys away and call him a cab, and he decided that the best course of action at that point was to start a fist fight. I didn't punch him, but we restrained him until I called his wife and was like, can you send someone to, like, pick him up and, don't show up to the rest of the wedding tomorrow? Because it's kind of awful. It's kind of awful. Well, everyone's, locked inside for a bit, because it's not safe outside. Josmo, you probably should get healed. Sorry that I had to deal with that. No, it was way worse for that ex-friend's wife, because then the drugs got worse and he became an abusive husband. And I actually wrote an affidavit for a restraining order for her. The affidavit basically stated that he was very violent and unstable at my wedding, which offered her greater protections not to get beaten by him. Good times. I have zero respect for anyone that, I mean, there's a time and a place for a fight, right? Like, I'm not saying you should defend yourself, but anyone that thinks that physical violence against a spouse is at all okay is couldn't be any more wrong. So, yep. What did you join this stream into? Yeah, good times. Good times only. All right, the raid's over, so let me get rid of the raid colors. Just sharing a story about how one of my closest friends decided that fighting me at my own wedding was like a cool thing to do. It wasn't. It was pretty appalling. These things happen. So the Hunter's Altar is disrespected because I'm missing pillars. Columns. Well, let's fix that. 1, 2... There. Double check the home zone bedrooms included. They are. I somehow remember to do that. And Clownen? I don't know what your name is, but thank you for the follow. And Thorbior, thank you for the resub. Okay, let's finish that poll. You guys want me to do the authority caps, so I'm going to stop making dusters and make authority caps to get a head start on them. I'm not going to include armored dinosaur leather, because that would be dumb. It's worth a lot. I'm also not going to include Tyrannosaurus leather. I will include cloth, though. One thing I do need to make out of the cloth is, like, I should get a poker table and a billiards table at some point. But I don't have a crafting room yet, so there's not really, there's an issue of space. That's the noise of displeasure. I feel like I'm the penguin or something. Danny DeVito is the best DC villain that there ever has been. I don't care what you say. Alright, so I'm just trying to grab the materials to be able to make the poker table and the billiards table so that not all the cloth is used up for the authority caps. So I'm going to have to, in like 3 days' time, remember to accept this. I'm just trying to get some caps made before I accept it so that I can not run out of time and resources. I do want a penguin egg in this trying time. So you may offer it to me, and I would absolutely take it. I have no idea why I'm smoothing this out. It's going to be a lot of labor, but... Kitchen on Overhead Mountain. It doesn't matter. Overhead mountains mean nothing in this scenario. Is that Tyrannosaurus Rex done? You aren't manhuntered, and you aren't manhuntered. Okay, they're done, but they're like right next to the colony. Yeah, there's no insects in this scenario. There are no mechs. Just, it's an empty world. Just tribals, dinosaurs, and monsters. Oh my. We're finally cutting down some trees, which means brewing is back on the menu. Cannot wait, because we have tons and tons of hops. And we'll be able to finish up this room, too. Bunny at 16, yeah, should be constructing. So where's my drugs? Seriously. I asked for antibiotics, and you guys do nothing. So for these penoxycyllin, you need to take them once every 5-ish days. So the way to do this is to go to the scheduled drugs, carry one in my inventory, and have them take once every 5 days. And that should protect them from sleeping sickness, malaria, and plague, which is some of the things that have been afflicting me. And then if you take a look at their health, you'll see how long it's lasting. Okay, this crafting room is just about ready to go. Oh, here. And then I'll be able to actually have a dining room and rec room that is a dining room and rec room and not just like a weird everything room. So you guys wanted bionics, and you also wanted, yeah, bionics, the crafting room, and the antibiotics. Panda Fanfic, thanks for the gifted subs. I'm not going to bother it with the Gladii, just at the right now. I think we're fine. All right. Masterwork slate poker table with no chairs so that we can't use it, but we'll eventually get chairs in there. And then I'm slowly moving all the production stuff out of the kitchen and over here in the crafting room. The crafting room might be a little bit too small. I can expand it south if it needs expansion. All right, Josmo, you're done. So now everybody is in Panoxycillin as far as I can tell. I'm not even looking at these creature tasks anymore. Not even going to blink an eye. There's just too many of them. And now we have a fab bench. Fabulous. Yeah, the Manhunter dinosaur calmed down, which is why I unrestricted them. The Manhunter event sticks around a while, but the Manhunter where you just, like, piss off by combat, they generally resolve. What is this? Oh, Triceratops horns. More trophy items. I'll have to kill me some Triceratops then. I'm also completely and utterly out of simple meals, so let's get Glitch to make some of those. The corn should be harvestable sort of soon, but because it's always really hot in the summers, and we just came out of a summer, that's why I didn't have it yet. So hopefully we'll be able to jumpstart our Super Soldier program. By that I mean get some bionics going to help us out. So what I'm going to do with no luck is to stop constructing so we can start smithing and tailoring, because I need to get those authority caps. So I think in order to fulfill that trade, I'm just going to stick all the textiles in here. It's going to be messy, but it's temporary to be able to fulfill the 45 hats that I need. So, manufactured textiles go in there. And take a look at the trade order. I still have 2.5 days to accept. Also, I probably need to change the current outfit to not include them, so we don't start tossing them on, because, you know, don't need them to be worn. They don't really benefit us quite like the, it's heat 6.5 versus, like, heat 23. There's no point in wearing them, considering the hot climate. Do I have anyone else able to help craft? I do, but I wanted to focus on one crafter so that I can level them up and have them make even nicer things as a result. But in order to help, what I could do is hit everybody with a high priority haul, just so that I move the textiles in there to speed that up. Because he's cranking out masterworks, like left, right, sideways. Oh my lord. Yeah, he's a production specialist, so it makes sense. Alright. I know I've been neglecting the hunts, but we're sort of pivoting our priorities. Soon we will have beer and the architect arm and uranium and skill miners and all that good stuff. I agree. Production specialists are a little broken. They're very powerful. So far we have 17 of 45. I suppose what I could do is do until I have, and just raise this up to 45. So I don't make too many. And we're heading towards a much better rec room, too. I mean, it's decent for now, but it stands to be improved soon. I know I'm very long overdue with the lantern ceremony, because last I checked, I didn't have the wood for it, but I should have it now. So as soon as Hot Ving's up, we'll kick that off. See if we can add more people. And the recruiting party's on 0-day cooldown, too. In fact, Hot Ving, just wake up. So, with any luck, more recruits. More bodies to fill body bags. Compensated conflict. Hey, a neuroformer. There's no rule against neuroformers. We're probably not going to be able to get very many, but I'll let you vote on that soon. Moreno. Quick sleep. Oh, nope. You're not allowed to be here. Bye. We have the only rule we have is no pacifists. He's a pacifist. Oh. Why? Oh my god. No matter what I do, it doesn't matter. I may play just as long as I may not win. So then the other thing is the recruiting party. And let's kick that one off. Quit punishing me. I just want friends, man. We're up to 27 of the caps, so I think it's probably fine to accept the quest now. We have 14 days to fulfill it. I just wanted a head start just in case it was a short period of time. Unforgettable. But no one joined. And then the last one that's on cooldown is the flag ceremony, and I'll just kick that off now too, because why not? We're 0 for 2. Might as well be 0 for 3. What did I do in my past life? I don't wish to say. Apparently it was something horrible. Unspeakable. Atrocities. All right, 0 for 3. Yep. Ooh, we even have some legendary caps. Awesome. Hey, they gifted me stuff. Ha! They gifted me a spare flag? Alright, I'll just burn your flag. Nothing like a gift where you just set it on fire. Best kind of gift. Once I have the trade fulfilled, I will take on, and we already have 37. Once I have the trade fulfilled, I'll take on some additional tasks from you all. I'm also going to set up some shelving. So we want shelves for drugs and for crafting materials. For beer, for psychic tea, and for the antibiotics. So for psychic tea, I'm only going to make until I have 130. So I'm very close to being done. Teddy, I'm finally trying out RimWorld, I know. Who would have thought this day would come? Now, for me to do another hunt, one of the things I'm obviously missing is the ability to make packaged survival meals. So hopefully the rice or the corn comes quick. Once this corn gets harvested, I'm not going to need corn for a long time because that's going to be a lot of it. And we have 41 out of 45 caps, so we're getting pretty close on that too. Now, if I was smart, I would make a few extra caps and keep the ones that are legendary to sell. So I might actually count up the legendary. So what I could do here is reduce the quality. So this is the cap queue here. And I'm going to say only Awful to Masterworks to have the 2 legendaries for sale. Collections of goodies, Words of Serenity. Oh, also, the quest for the conflict. Should I accept the conflict quest? Yes or no? And Turtle Sandwich just gave birth, so our raffle timer's up for the 4th donkey. And I am almost at my halfway mark. Okay, there we go. So now the authority caps are done. And I am going to head to Township by the Canyon. I'll head where with Josmo and the other animals to speed up speed, or to pick up speed. We'll take some simple meals and pemmican. Raptor leather, dino, sauropod. I'll hunt some more dinos for material, because obviously we tore through our material. I'm also going to bring all of the authority caps. Hope that's all of them. And then some of the weapons I don't want. And I'm going to bring some of the clothing that I could sell for profit. Because I can easily replace the clothing. It's not much of an issue. So I think that's good. Also bring some spare meds. Send. And the caravan pack spot will be... Yeah, I'll put it in the stockpile, that's fine. Thank you for tuning in to Hunter's Gambit, which originally streamed live on Twitch, April 16th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that the series has since ended, so I can't make any changes. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule, countdown timers to upcoming streams, and links to Discord and Twitch. If you would like to take part in suggesting scenarios for me, all of my Patreon patrons and Twitch subscribers are welcome to propose ideas once a month. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow Dino Hunters.